Arsenal Fan TV, guys, positive performance by Arsenal today, much better than what we've seen from them for a while, and players coming back as well.
Yeah, it was a good performance. It wasn't the best. I thought defensively we were pretty good, so when you don't concede, then you've always got a chance to score. But saying that, there were flaws in our team, like, for example, we didn't have much pace on the wings. I think Welbeck wanted to play sort of in the middle, and against any decent opposition, I think we might have got exposed because Chambers and Gibbs, they were on their own, really doing everything. But there were quite a few positives, like Cazorla, he played really well. His finishing's not that good. He needs to practice his sort of shooting in training. But once he gets that sorted, then I think he'll be a really good player for us, yeah. And Giroud, he wasn't looking all that either. I'm glad he got taken off as well, yeah.
He's just come back, Giroud. Are we going to have to be patient with some of these players? They've just come back from injury. I mean, Koscielny looked like he hadn't been away, but it is going to be tough for them coming straight back.
No, definitely. I think the partnership between Giroud and Welbeck can only get stronger. Now, I hope Wenger gives them about 5-10 games more and they can build a kind of partnership. But I'm not... Giroud... I'd rather play Welbeck, to be honest, because I think he's a lot more upbeat and stuff.
Don't you think, in these sort of games, Giroud is able to hold the ball up better than, say, Danny Welbeck? I mean, he holds it up, he's a bit more stronger.
Nah, 12:45 with these lot, it was going to be a physical battle, and I think Giroud was the perfect guy for today. But in terms of the pace, I think we kind of want Welbeck up there instead. I do want to say, Robbie, in terms of this Wenger out, Wenger in kind of thing, I think fans are showing a lack of respect to Arsene Wenger. They sing 49-49 undefeated, but who is that because of? You know, he's built the best stadium in Europe. The man deserves respect, and people are saying, get him out. Who would you realistically bring in right now? Like he said, okay, Guardiola, the big names, they're only going to come into the summer. Let's be realistic, let's be positive. Get behind the man, you know.
Where are you on it?
I'm not sure, because he's done a lot for us, and I think he should definitely stay till the end of the season. But it's just frustrating, especially against the big teams. Tactically, we're just, clueless, like Merson said. And
I mean, you can be tactically clueless, but if you haven't got the personnel, if you haven't got, maybe if Koscielny had been playing last week, I mean, we say maybes, if buts and maybes. If Giroud had been playing the whole game and you had a similar formation, do you think it'd be the same? Do we have to give him a bit of leeway because of some of the injuries, or has he brought a lot of that on himself by not bringing in adequate cover?
Definitely, yeah. I think we needed more players to cover. But generally, even if you go back to our unbeaten season, I think things were a lot different back then. All the teams, they played with 4-4-2 formation, and I think that was better. That worked for us because we were clinically better. We were better in the final third. But now, teams have gone too defensive, and it's a problem because we play our football, but we can't do anything in that final third. You get what I mean? So I think something has to work out. Giroud, for me, I think a lot of Arsenal fans overrate him. I think he's good, but I don't think he's going to get 20, 30 goals a season. If you want to win the league, you got to have the striker.
So so going back to it, you're kind of out, aren't you?
I'm not. I don't want to say out.
You want him out at the end of the season, you said? Out?
Unless you win the Champions League or something.
So if you don't win the Champions League, out.
I'd want to say.
And you're in, yeah?
I'm kind of in. But Robbie, I know everyone says that we never brought enough defenders in, but do you think that was only down to Arsene Wenger? I mean, he did buy Chambers and Debussy, but how do you know Wenger didn't say, look, Gazidis, I want these two centre-backs in, bring them in. How do you know that, it wasn't down to Gazidis that we couldn't pen down the deals? David Dein was massive at this club, and not everyone remembers that he used to pen down the deals. That's when we got all the big signings. It's not just, Wenger's there, we see him, but, it's easy to blame that guy.
Looking for a gift this Christmas? Then check out the AFTVstore.com for all the best gifts. Listen, you can get original T-shirts like this, or like this one, the one I love, the Sanchez one that's flying out the shops. If you want a hoodie, if you want a jacket, scarf, kids stuff, women's stuff, no matter what you want, everything is there for the Gooners. So check out AFTVstore.com for all the latest gifts. And a big Merry Christmas from everybody here at Arsenal Fan TV.